Hey, welcome to Brokenomics, and my name is Robin. And today we have a very special video for you. This might be the Draftkings of the crypto space. And here's the catch. You can buy it right now at a very tiny market cap. It's a really cool, fun project, and it's slightly different than the regular projects you might find in this space. As former poker players and sports enthusiasts, this project speaks to our heart. The current price is very attractive. So Ian, what's up with these numbers? Walk us through the numbers first so we can dive into why we are so excited about this project.
Hey, yeah, so thanks for that, Robin. Yeah, the max supply is 100 million tokens TSX. Available in the Launchpad sales were 1.5 million of those, so 1.5% of the total supply. The circulating supply at listing in terms of tokens was 8 million, which at the initial price of 16 cents gave us a market cap of 1.28 million. Now, this is absolutely tiny, and speaking of tiny, so is our subscriber count, so please click that button down below if you enjoy what we're doing. Since the listing, price has more or less doubled and sitting up at around 32 cents at the minute, which obviously doubles the circulating supply market cap to about 2.5, 2.6 million, and fully diluted, this would equate to 30 million. So again, very small in the crypto space. But in terms of full dilution, it's going to be a long time before we get there. 52%, I think, of the tokens are locked up for staking rewards and participation mining. These will be released over 8 years. So long time before we see those coming into the market. The teams and advisors have a 1-year lockup, and then over the next 2 years after that, the tokens are distributed. So that equates to 16.5% of the total tokens. The rest of them that came from the sales, between 20 and 25% were released at the IDO launch. And then on average, they do differ a little bit from sale to sale, but we're looking at about 20% per quarter. So every 3 months, another 20% of those tokens gets released as well. And from the public sale, there's no lockup. Yeah, we've all bought TSX, some of us at higher prices than others, Robin.
Yeah.
Some of us just saw a big red candle and thought, you know what I'll do now? This is a great time to buy TSX. But yeah, I think, yeah, hopefully you'll be okay long term, right? Because it is an incredibly cool concept.
Well, what is Tradestars? Tradestars is just a normal market governed by supply and demand. And unlike the stock market where you have to do research on companies you want to invest in, profit and losses, due diligence, earnings report, all that stuff, you just look at football and find a player that you like and you just buy a stock in him. It's as simple as that. And it's not like Sunday League where if you miss one match or one weekend with your team, you're never going to win the league. It's just I see a player, I like him, I'm going to buy a stock in him. And yeah, that's it. It's so simple. What do you think about the whole concept and the idea behind it, lads?
Yeah, so cheers, Zach. Yeah, for me, a much more simplified model and more enjoyable than the fantasy sports model. If we look at where they might be trying to benchmark against, Draftkings have a market cap of 22 billion. There was a direct competitor in the UK market called Football Index, who coincidentally actually very recently went into administration, and now their users are wondering when they're going to get their funds. Shout out to decentralization and holding your fractional NFTs in wallets. So in terms of the goals of Tradestars, they want to have 1 million users by the end of 2021 and 10 million by the end of 2022. And they aim to do this via expansion into the Asia Pacific, North African and Middle Eastern markets. What do you think about that, Robin? I know you're familiar with the NFT space and we're both involved in Top Shot. So are these numbers realistic?
Yeah, well, Ian, in terms of where they stand in the NFT space, I mean, if we compare it to MB Top Shot you mentioned, they're looking at around 500,000 users. But then there is a project called So Rare, which is a hybrid between fantasy sports and NFTs. And they raised 60 million so far. Crazy shit happens on the platform. The Ronaldo card sold for 100K. They have 135 clubs involved on that platform. Sales from 60K in 2020 January to 4.2 million in January 21. So huge growth. Personally, we all agree that we prefer the concept of Tradestars, right? So the real question is, to get to this stage, Will Tradestars be able to deliver? Zach, what do you think of that?
Well, it's down to the team, really. This is quite a small team at the moment, with 10 members on LinkedIn, with their skill sets mainly being in trading and in marketing. Christian is very active on the Telegram group, and he's one of the co-founders, which is really, really nice to have such community engagement with one of the leaders of the project. They want to reach 1 million users by the end of this year and 10 million by the end of next year. And to reach those numbers, this team is really, really going to have to expand quite a bit. The team members are based all around the globe, with some in India, others in Chicago, and some in Argentina. So much like this project, the team is truly decentralized as well.
Thanks, Zach. Yeah, let's just do something crazy. I mean, we're talking about sports, we're talking about NFTs, and we know how popular they are these days. So what about this, Ian? You and me will give 2 top shelf NBA cards moments away to one of our subscribers.
Yeah.
Are you up?
Yeah, I'm up for that. Yeah.
I know you have an NFT worth of 10 grand in it, so we can just do it randomly with the eyes closed, right?
Yeah. Well, you can afford to give away them both if you want.
I have no NFTs, so All
right.
Yeah. Well, comment, like the video, subscribe to the channel,
maybe
comment down below, Zach. Maybe.
In the interest of good faith, I won't.
Yeah.
So if you are like Zach and you really want to win this NFT, just subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below, and we will select one of the we will select 2 of the commenters and give away NBA Top Shot moment. Let's
be honest, with 87 whole subscribers, you've probably got like a 1 in 2 chance of winning this NFT, guys.
Yeah. You got a pretty good chance of winning.
Yeah. That's I mean, it's probably the best time to do it right now.
Before Miles Bridges goes to the moon. Look, cheers, lads. Thanks
guys.
Yeah.